Guys, this is Christina107 on Twitter, and this is going to be about, of course, what? This awesomeness right here. They had a different artist. Tony Daniels only did the cover, and somebody else did it. It was really nice. I think his name like Julio or something. It was actually still pretty good. And let's get down to the nitty gritty. There's only one thing I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like it, I thought it was kind of confusing, because a few issues ago they said something else, and this it's something else. But on the whole, this is the patch up of I got my ass nuked. That's it. And I love how they have Zombie Clark. He actually does look kind of creepy. Like, he had like no nose, looking like Michael Jackson, and sunken in was gray. Zombie. And they're getting attacked. She gets attacked by phantoms and Apollo being a dick. He's so gonna get it. I can't wait until Apollo gets his ass whooped by Superman. I wanted this in Wonder Woman, to have Apollo gets ass whooped by Clark, but at least we're gonna get it now. Eventually. I hope. This book sets up for Superman Doomed, which started last week with Superman Action Comics number 30, and this is another segue to talking about what's going to happen in Superman Doomed. We see that there's a section about at the end with Doomsday, where you see him punching the Earth, and he killed a shark. He killed a polar bear in Action Comics, now he's killing a shark. I'm like, what's next? If he kills a panda, it's all over. We're just gonna cry because he killed a panda. But the main focus of the story is it's about them healing up. Clark flies, gets her to Hesta, her Amazon sister, who has the purple crystal. I'm like, purple crystal, and a little hint about why Hestia is not on Themyscira with all things down, and why she was in Man's World. It's kind of revealed. It has something to do with that purple crystal. So I can't wait to see where that goes, because I want to know what the hell happened. You can't leave a sister hanging like that. Mr. Soul is evil. That's really evil. But after they get patched up, they're in London, and they're sitting atop a building like always, and they're holding hands, and it's all romantic, it's all cute. And then she takes him out. She takes him dancing, and Superman has to bust out some moves. I'm like, they bust out moves. It's so cute. Them dancing was actually really cute. And he had a shirt. It looked like a sun and a moon. I'm like, you sly mothers. Genius. But the only problem I had is that in this comic, she's telling Superman in London about how she is now the God of War, which not think an issue or two, or maybe 2 issues ago, it's brought up that she's talking to Fiora, and she's like, oh, I was trained by war, and now she's the God of War. So it's I guess he has to accommodate the Brian Azzarello being a dick about that, about making Wonder Woman so isolated from the rest of the DC universe, which I don't like. It's the only thing about Wonder Woman, his work on Wonder Woman, that I don't like, is that she's so isolated. Because that incident with Orion, Clark would have been like, let me handle this. I got this. It would have been very cool to see Superman and Orion duke it out in her actual comic book, which we might get later on. Since they are chained by Azzarello, I think he has like 1 or 2 more, or he's done with his run on Wonder Woman, and they're having a husband and wife team do it, which would be really cool to see a husband and wife talking about the most powerful female superhero, and maybe we'll see Superman in there, which would be really nice. Also in awesome DC news, Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck have headed up to Detroit. I guess they're heading like up and east to Detroit, because I guess they're from the West Coast. Well, Ben Affleck's from like Boston, so they coerced to Detroit to start filming Man of Steel. It'll be very interesting to see what they do, and they've mentioned that they might have a leak or a release of the outfits that are going to be used in the movie, which would be really cool. I can't wait to see the Batman, because they're going with Frank Miller's Batman, which is one of my favorites, probably the favorite Batman, because he's an old crotchety man. We all know that's how Bruce is going to end up, old, angry, and crotchety. On to other really cool news. Other books to read that came out this week is the Immortal Iron Fist, which was really cool. As I said, it's probably really bad that my reference point to Iron Fist is Ultimate Spider-Man, but it looked really cool. The art really got me. I was like, oh, let me read about this Iron Fist dude. And of course, as always, which is weird, I happen to like blonde dudes, and his girlfriend's black. I'm like, right there. It's a sign that I need to pick this up. It was really good. Really good. I can't wait to see where that story, this new arc with Iron Fist goes. I hope Misty Knight makes an appearance. And Iron Fist might get his own movie in the future of Marvel doing movies, which would be really cool. Because we all know Phase 3 is probably going to be Doctor Strange, T'Challa, Black Panther, and Ant-Man for the next phase of Marvel. Once they're finished up with Captain America and stuff, and I think they're not going to start filming that till later. But that's the, the non-fanfiction news. On to the fanfiction. War is Coming will be up tonight. I'll post it probably about, let's say Sunday morning at like midnight. That sounds a little better. It's basically finished. It's a very short chapter, and I haven't changed my story at all. It's the exact same as when I posted it originally, but there's other little things that are inside that were there at the bottom. I just didn't stick them in because I didn't know where they would fit in the story and how it would work. And now, since I've got it a little more refined, it works really cool because it keeps you bouncing around what the hell's going on, and it's pretty awesome. I posted Crime of Passion today, the preview, which is really nice. I hope you guys like some Knockout. It's Dionysus' new wine. It's not new, it's old, it's aged. It's that good stuff. It's the good stuff that you hide from your family when they come over because you know they're gonna get drunk. And you find out how Paul Ares is trying to prevent Dinah from getting raped. Is to get Steve real drunk. All he has to do is try to convince Athena that everything's going her way until Ultraman shows up, pissed as shit, and lays waste to all these people that are going to be in the kitty cat. And Owlman's just, he's doing what Owlman does. Sitting back and watching the chaos happen. For next week, work schedule's a little hectic, so I'm going to probably be off with Loki. I'll probably be doing a preview for Loki and a preview for The Long Road, which is my Dragon Age. Live Long Dragon Age. And that'll be that. And upcoming video will probably be the one dealing with PAX and all the new information that is coming out of PAX about Dragon Age Inquisition. And my obsession with that Wary Warden that they show from in concept art, the older guy with the beard. I'm like, please let him be in our party because he's so hot. Like, old guy Duncan hot. You're like, please let him be there, because if he's not, then I'm going to have to, romance Varric. And I don't want to mess up his relationship with Bianca. I kind of feel bad about that. This is really bad. So this is my video. I actually got to get ready to go to work. So, see you guys soon. Bye.